And welcome everyone to the semifinal game of the Ocarina of Time online speed gaming tournament. This is game 2 between Nath and Volc. So spoiler alert, if you haven't watched game 1, Volc is ahead 1-0. So game 2, this will decide either who, if Volc goes on, or we will have a game 3 immediately following this on Speed Gaming 4. I'm new IT guy. I'm joined in the booth by Melqui today. How are you doing?
Hey, IT guy. I'm doing all right. You know, it's the weekend. This should be a good match, so I'm excited for that.
It is, and it looks like we have Requiem Prelude start, which is really, really nice. That's one of the songs that can cause some stupid stuff to happen, so...
Yep. You always like to see some of those kind of required ones, like, okay, Requiem, Nocturne, Lullaby, those are the really scary songs.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be getting going pretty soon. We also have our Enlightenment start, and, the Spirit Medallion, so very...
One less required dungeon for us to have to...
Yeah.
Through.
Very, like, fall appropriate, too.
Right. Yep. Our light medallion is pre-completed, so whatever dungeon that happens to be, we will not be setting foot in there except for a very, very stupid reason called all dungeons. But we will hope that we are not going in there. Actually, even then, we shouldn't have to go in there.
And it's Forest Temple. Love that.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looked like Water, Fire, and Deku?
DC.
DC. The other D dungeon.
Market Foolish, that's nice. Water Foolish. Kokiri Forest, not great. Lake Foolish, that is great.
Okay.
So 3 solid ones. Kokiri Forest is kind of a pain, only because it really takes away from your child 1.
Yeah.
Of really quick checks that you can go through. I mean, you still may Pete Mito's house. Bomb shoes can be in foolish locations, so that could be some explosives for you, or a bigger onslaught or something.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a quick thing to go into, and if you see a big chest in there, you know it's going to be something that is useful.
Yeah, and we have a Spirit Temple to Morpha.
These are not the same... Oh, never mind. So there's 2 ways you can actually view that menu. One of them sorts it in, like, collection order, which is what Nath did, and Volc just did the dungeon order.
Those are correct still. Just
and I was
very,
like,
very confusing.
That's not right.
But they had the same code at the top.
What are the odds?
Okay. He misread. Okay, yeah, we're good. All those hints are the same. Yep. We are good. Alright. Early CAC routing, gonna say hi to Rufio, do the whole little loop here, get a song. We had an early song, time out Requiem, that's kind of nice. Opens up part of GTG earlier if we can get there. Still gonna need some explosives though, but...
Nath right away buying a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did he buy a shield? He farmed 40, so he must have, but...
Yeah.
Just an odd discount, I suppose.
I think it's 60 when you're an adult there for some reason.
Sorry, what's a hook shot?
Yeah, that's a zone. What was the hook shot? Well, I will see here.
Child Spirit. Okay, so that Requiem start suddenly has super high value with that hint.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a path to Morpha for sure, because you need both hook shots.
Yeah, that's not gonna be the hinted path though, because it has a direct hint like that. Right. So either the other hook shot is in there, possibly shenanigans, irons.
Ooh.
There's Serenade.
That's a nice warp song. We're getting all the movement right now.
Yep. We'll see if Volc decides to route a little differently with that Song of Time. I doubt it, but you can go through Dompe Race to get into the windmill after.
Yeah, I think it's worth it in this instance to go in there on the off chance the windmill has ZL, and then you can go just Composer's Grave while you're in the graveyard versus having to go play Dompe, jump back through, and then now you've got to go back to Composer Grave.
Yes and no. Okay, 20's our other hook shot.
So then what's our irons?
Was that?
Those are hovers.
It was hovers? Okay.
And the crate, but Path to Morpha is then irons?
Irons. There's a lot of things that can be Path to Morpha that we don't usually think of Path to Morpha. You could have a bow. You could have irons. You could have a strength. Strength a little less likely with it being in spirit, but bomb bag, yeah.
Open up.
Oh, if we didn't know both hooks already, top file. And there's a bow, so there's one of our theory crafting items out of the way.
Yep.
One hook shot is hinted in Child Spirit, and one hook shot's on 20.
Honestly, it could at this point it could be like a tunic or something for like Central Pillar.
Yeah, it could be a tunic, could be wallet instead of a tunic. But yeah, that spirit path is unfortunate because it's not technically a required dungeon otherwise, so.
Yeah.
And this is nice. Do adult shooting right away. This check gets forgotten so often.
Mm-hmm.
But you know you're coming back for 20.
Right, you usually don't have a bow this early.
So let's see. Given what we have in this seed, there's some tricky decisions that you could make here, and I think the one that I might actually make is going up to Goron City, stopping Link the Goron, seeing what's there, and taking the shortcut through. We don't have logical access to that Minuet song check yet, but I think that it's probably going to be valuable to go get. Looks like Nath's going to go river.
Yeah, this will be good. This will set up a nice nighttime cycle for Nath. Unfortunately, not going to have those hook shots, though. Which we get some early skulls here in River, but very powerful. You got 3 hints here.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is 20 is pretty easy to collect, especially when you know you're collecting them.
Right.
Claim check, it looks like up there.
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
So that is another good reason to go up the mountain.
Yeah. At least it's not like the past seeds where you get the ambiguous iron boots on 30 on whether they're needed or not.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Props is a blue fire bottle. All right. All right, there's one of our wallets.
That's also nice. We could do like a reverse wasteland and pick up some bomb shoes if we really get hamstrung for bombs. Shout two's dead.
Now it's gonna go for the lower river jump here. Oh, a little too far left to make that.
Yeah, that Octorok's a pain.
Yeah, Nath does have a shield, so he could kill it just to make it. There we go.
Nice. Eyeballing that.
That is the way I prefer to do that. I don't like the side hops and the rolls from the top.
Yep. I need, unfortunately, a shield to do that setup to get the top part. I can't freeball the second jump. Graveyard to Volc.
Got a bow there.
Okay. Could be a bow. For key logic.
Yep, could be a bow.
Oh, hovers. Well, if that's not an item, that puts Volc in the logic.
Hovers are there.
Yeah. Forgot about that one.
It's not tunic logic with that wallet. You are correct.
Because we can just buy one. We're not going to, but we could.
Yep.
Minuet.
Okay, nice.
That's nice. Volc can just song chain that out of here. One.
Right.
Toilet dead.
Toilet dead.
Rip toilet.
Ironically, my toilet is also dead. That's what I've been doing this morning, is fixing my toilet.
Insert joke about crappy chores here.
Yeah. It's the pump in the tank.
Oh.
So I'm learning how to do that today.
Yeah.
But currently I have to just let gravity do its thing.
Right.
So, and there's Lullaby.
Okay, that's not a bad place for it.
And Epona's is in the composer grave, but the check is dead, which is nice. Means you can just go there as adult without feeling too bad about it, but with that path, I might still just do it as child to get Dompe digging taken care of.
Right.
Skull Kid is dead. Desert Colossus. Well, it's not the fairy. That is one of the exclusively, like, bomb-locked checks. Trail to Morpha. Yeah, we had Song of Time. Yeah, first bombs, right side G... No. I mean, it could be, but we'd have to go around the other way.
We're looking for a scale somewhere on the arch.
Someone thought it was choose on the arch.
What was the what was the song? Time?
Yeah, Song of Time.
So that doesn't get us anything unless we get a hammer, one hook shot, And no, you don't need strength to get over there. I'm trying to think of how to reverse GTG to the lava room. Because the first check-in, there's bomb locked.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, you would need a hook shot to go around the left side. We don't...
Don't you need a hammer to unlock the door, though? Or does that unlock when you kill all the enemies?
It's an enemy kill unlock, yeah.
Okay.
The hammer is specifically for the fire ring check.
Yeah, okay. Got it. So yeah, I mean, right side of GTG could be a logical bomb bag. In that case.
Yeah, I think we would need our child ranged weapon to appear, probably. I think our child range weapon would get us skulls that we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rang would definitely put us at 20.
Well, Rang would put us at 20 because we're going to get a hook shot afterwards from Child Spirit. Well, actually, either one of them would, in that case.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My bad. Yeah, I'm not surprised this child section's kind of dry. Our two of our big locations are kind of useless to seed.
I'm surprised Nath is bothering to come here, honestly, because if I were Nath, I honestly would probably farm money to just buy a pack of chews and do Child Spirit then. So coming out here as Child doesn't have a whole lot of value.
Yeah.
Unless the hint was out here. It was chews up there.
Yeah, those are chews.
Okay, there's the path. But he's got the dual hint, though. But that was probably more to set time of day than anything.
Right.
And Nath gonna
go to
lose some time. You got Serenade.
Yeah.
Not much. Oh, we're selling the fish, folks.
That's a fun mechanic. And shocking no one is Nocturne. Wow,
Nocturne
game.
In our path to Bongo.
So that makes perfect logical sense as to why that's there.
Alright, let's see. What is Volc gonna do here?
Rush ice.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with that ZL and that bottle, it would make sense. We just don't have a scale or irons to get through the shortcut.
Right.
So I'm guessing what we're doing is exploding the boulders with that bow.
Yep. Stop Blink the Goron.
Yeah, exactly, Shannick. Nath wants to buy chews because hunting for whatever child ranged weapon doesn't have a lot of... It's not high value. Jabu's not required yet. And a slingshot only opens up a few checks, so...
Very nice bow extension from Volc there. Second try.
Fortunate Link the Goron cycle timing there.
That's another bow.
Okay. Interesting. So that, in theory, being bow locked, as far as we know now, because we haven't seen a strength yet, and our bomb bag is, you know, possibly GTG. That particular bow being bow locked locks a lot of things. It would have to lock all of the strengths, all of the bombs. Hey, our tuning. Yeah, Nat's like, nah fam. I think that might have been our slingshot.
It wasn't shiny, so I know it's not a rupee.
Yeah.
That's 200 on the volcano, it looks like.
Yeah. Alright, Volc does not have claim check, so just using this as a time reset. Is going after whatever is in the wall, which makes me think it's a slingshot even more. And
hey, look, it's a slingshot.
Alright, Nath is back adult. Gonna grab his last 20 here, and I would expect a Requiem to go get some chews. Oh, okay. We're gonna pick up Nocturne.
This isn't the worst thing in the world.
No. Yep, ring chest is dead.
Now, Serenade. Or not Serenade, Requiem.
Yeah, exactly, top file. I guess I don't know how hard you push that bomb bag. Oh, a scale.
Scale.
So I'm guessing Volc is going to take that scale by a bean to get those chews on the arch, because he doesn't have the information about the wallet in River.
Right. It doesn't necessarily have to be scale. There's still storms and Great Fairy Fountain that we can't check yet.
Yeah. Good info for Fire Temple there. Pierre the Scarecrow is dead, and the hammer chest is a small key. Scale is probably not Patsomorpha, but I'm thinking about that claim check. No, both of our hooks are in logic to get the hovers for the claim check.
No. Oh. Yeah, they are.
Hmm?
Yeah, they are. Well... No. Everything's fine, because you just get the slingshot unlocks the 1 in Child Spirit, and 20 unlocks the first hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, so no logic for beans on that.
Big chest there, hammer locked. Yeah, the long shot to get the crate is kind of an interesting one. But yeah, it is our only way to get into River to buy beans currently. It is our only way into Domain. But it's all weird with the hook shots being available in Logic. Like... Yeah, Shadow's such a needy dungeon anyway that that's not too surprising, but...
Yep. Also kind of unfortunate Nath hasn't checked what you call it yet? Composer Grave yet? Because he can't loot HPA in here.
Yeah.
Now, if we got magic in here and just set FW, then it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hello, Bomb Chews on 10.
Oh, nice. Volc's whole plan probably like, oh, maybe I don't do that.
Oh, was it a nut? Oh, okay. Sorry. I saw the yellow for a half second. I thought it was... Oh, look. It's a bomb bag.
Nice.
From Song of Time.
Yep.
Right, because you can... Yeah, that's...
too surprising with a Song of
fine.
Time path.
Yep. Yeah, that's not surprising. You can get there with a hook shot from the other side. So...
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of half expected it to be there with the first check.
Yeah, especially once we found the child ranged weapon to get us a hook shot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't die. Oh.
Aww.
Oops.
Rip.
You know what though? You're right at the entrance. It's not it's not that bad.
Right. Graveyard of Volvagia rehint.
Yep. And Volc is following that scale here.
So we are going to see some hookless GTG. Hooray!
Yep, and Nath is fortunate to have found that bomb bag because we don't have hovers or a hook shot to get through to the eye statue room otherwise.
Yep, so we will see if Nath gets this. You gotta do a pretty specific place, and then, yeah, collect it as the hand pulls you up. I think I heard the sound, but we'll know in a second. Yep, no rupees. It did too, Nick.
Some pretty nice skull routing from Volc here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I expect Nat to check this last check, see what's across the way in the maze, and then probably play Nocturne to go to Decelo.
Yep. Scale could be for Tektite. We're just really low on things that can be Path to Morpha in Spirit. Unless it's a strength that's accessible as child.
Yep.
But then irons would have to be in the Tektite. Yeah, Storm's getting a little scary to think about.
Storms can't be on AD if there is a boss key past elevator. Or not elevator. Where is the boulder and Fire Temple?
Sorry?
There's a boulder and Fire Temple. Where's the boulder at?
The maze? The lower maze?
Or, no, I mean the push block.
Oh. Like before the, yeah.
Right.
Before the elevator.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, if Storms locks the first strength, it probably doesn't. But if it does, it has to be before that.
Oh, magic.
Or the boss key, I should say, has to be before that.
And Nath is out, not using that magic to set Furor's Wind.
Yeah. Small key.
Yeah, I think so, Star, because Toilet is hinted an item, a dead item.
I still think you said FW there just for getting back to HBA.
The arch is choose, Star. So even though we found the wallet, like, why farm money when you already have a guaranteed pack there? You're reversing for GTG likely anyway.
I 'Cause you can't. 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 'Cause you can't.
Alright, Nath headed up to do Dodongo's Cavern, it looks like. We'll probably grab that scale before going in, but we'll see. Nice.
Very nice.
All these newfangled techniques.
Mm-hmm. Nath has 6. Or 7, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think that was 6 in the boulder.
Burning Cactus Suns. Okay.
Sunsong Grave rearing its ugly head in Path Graveyard, even though we already have a bow and hovers there.
Funny game. So this is some fun DLC that we never see in this game. Yeah. You're not going for 50 skulls. You're not going to armless push for it.
Nah. Yeah, exactly, Star. This is why, like, I know it sounds like an insane path to take, like, routing-wise, but I'd have done that. Path bow is very path today, apparently. Volc attempting to snipe both of those skulls. I don't think he got either one, but it looked cool to try.
Nothing over there.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be too concerned about getting the 20 skulls super quickly, knowing there's a guaranteed hook in Child Spirit, and it's not too hard to grind out 20, especially with a hook. But we'll just see how much, like, of an advantage or not that gives Volc, honestly. Because we're seeing two very different, like, routing theories when it comes to skulls and that hook. Don't die. Don't die, Volc.
Yeah, and Nat's going to be pretty much back to where Volc's at after completing DC. Assuming that Nath goes and does Goron City, which I assume he will. Oh, and there's that too. Water is foolish.
Yeah, Nath is definitely going to be doing the whole of the trail loop, which is going to be great for him. Volc obviously will be going back to do fire, get the song, presumably Crater Fairy as well, so it's not like he's not going to be going back there, but how quickly he does could really vary.
When I say go to GC, I meant stop Link the Goron. I didn't mean actually do the checks. Although, with bombs and shoes, you can at least check the maze, too. There is that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Child Goron City isn't real, and it can't hurt you.
Goron pottery with dense fire logically required. Never hurt anyone.
No, no.
That's a biggie.
Yeah, Volc can get that. We'll also see horseback archery from Volc.
Yep. And immediately going back up trail.
Super fierce Goron. Remember like a year ago when you had to select the yes/no options like 15 times?
Yeah.
Speed up I am hands down for.
Oh yeah.
Menuing is important, but that kind of menuing I am all for cutting out.
Hey Link, why don't you tell me about this? I'm so upset that my dad's in there with the dragon. Casual 1820 from Volc. Followed by, well, why don't you tell me about the dragon? Oh yeah, great. I'll let you into there now.
Alright, well that's not gonna punish Nath today.
Shadow Trial 2 rehint. Double defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chuckles.
That's small.
Yep.
So. in there.
Even when he got magic, he didn't put FW in there. So if this rooftop chest is something of importance and not just shoes, I don't know when Nath gets back here. Probably not until finding Hammer. Which this very well could be. This could be Hammer.
Choose your second wall. It won't hurt him. Well, that sucks.
That theory about Din's being late.
Yikes.
Not so much. Required, but not the worst. It depends on where Hammer is, because Nath is going to be thinking about the big chest in Valley, but I don't think he peaked the top of GTG at all. Yeah, it's probably the strengths that are late, you're right.
Yeah, I think for Nath here, he wants Biggeron to have something good. So, I mean, I guess with that path, it kind of doesn't matter. With whatever it's going to be, you're going to clear out the trail anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it could be the Storm Grotto. Always a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Storm's on K-Sword, behind K-Sword would be.
That's true. Actually, Storm's being on Prelude would make a lot of sense.
Oh,
Alright,
look,
there's one of our strengths.
And that's likely the Morpha path. The reason I say that's for Spirit 2, or for Adult Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Needing 2 strengths to get over there. So.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. It could even be, like, maybe it's irons on the compass chest even. You just gotta get in the door.
Right.
Oh, Volc also dying to these Stelphos. Come on, Stelphos, give us a break.
I mean, they are one of the biggest run killers in Battle Royale. Oh, no!
Oh. Does Volc not have a shield yet?
Nope.
These can be tricky without a shield. Once you get the timing down, it works out alright, but I see a lot of people struggle to find that timing.
Yeah. The okay thing is Volc may be losing time here, but we'll make it up in the next room by being able to not have to do hookless GTG.
Yep, won't have to come through this room again, void back to the start. Won't have to, you know, set up a ground jump to get through. Let's... Is Nath gonna be able to finish? No, not quite.
How many skulls does Nath have again?
Child cack. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
13. Oh yeah, he's gonna be short. I do like this though, checking 10.
Nut. Volc having to play it very safe in this room. But you know what? Made it through. This is not going to be... I'm curious what Volc is going to do in this next room.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough life to void to get back to the top.
Does not. You just accept that you're gonna die in Void Warp?
I don't know. Yep, I guess so. Maybe he thought the lava did less damage. But honestly, it's not a huge loss. He can peek that. Oh, just going back through, all right.
Yeah.
Alright, Nath gonna get that hook shot. Presumably also going to do as much of Child Spirit as possible.
Yep.
I actually don't remember, Shannick. Probably. I know there was at least one key that Nath grabbed. I think 2 in here. So yeah, so we know 8 of the keys, so there's only 1 in Strength 2, but the magic is locked behind that, with the toilet hint being what it is. So that's 3 items locked behind Strength 2 in GTG. But let's see, what are we even missing? Hammer?
Yeah.
Like we have the bongo kit. lights. Yeah, we don't have a good, any good hints on hammer. Lights will be hinted, we'll get them eventually. And then that strength. Yeah, the Volc path, that bow locks so many things. Locks all the things for all of the bosses. Oh.
And we do know where hammer's at. It's in Sungrave, and it's there until you tell me otherwise.
I hate it, but maybe Volc gonna show us the crate here. Money. And a recovery heart.
Okay.
And yeah, chat pointing out it is a magic locked spirit with that small key.
Not surprising from Nath either.
Yeah.
I would imagine finish up SFM and then go to Crater and find out what songs there. You know,
yeah.
This could also, well, actually, no, this can't be a path to Bongo, but oh look, it's another Bongo.
Oh, that's good info though for the hammer. Yeah, hammer has to be bomb locked. Yeah, but now it means that it's in Hyrule Castle Ferry.
You were saying?
Hmm?
You were saying?
Oh, was it hammer?
To be fair, you weren't wrong. It is bomb locked.
Yeah.
Just wasn't in Castle Ferry.
See?
So now it's gonna pick that up.
Yep, now it's gonna pick that up. Gosh.
I'd be hard pressed to see him miss that, but
yeah. I would expect them both to end up doing fire then. There's 20 for Nath. Finding the hammer now is really going to help Nath because he's going to have that chest in Gerudo Valley still on his mind, whether or not he remembers to think about Fortress. Not sure.
Right. I believe that is called overkill. That's toilet. And Natheirean already done this. Is going to skip all this and just run through to the crater.
Yep, probably check the fairy first, then go to the song.
Yep.
Let's see, Epona's is hinted, Sun's is hinted.
Storms. Or Sarius?
Or Bolero, yeah.
Oh yeah, it could just be the mountain. I don't think we're going to see a warp. I think it's going to go into fire and do fire. That is true. There is a junk item still.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, there's an item. It's not necessarily a junk item.
That is true. Sometimes it's just your first logical hook shot. And
hey!
There's the item.
Go get a tunic! Go buy a tunic! It's free!
That is literally free. That's a Goron discount. Go get it. Well, hopefully find another heart in here.
And yeah, OOT. But OOT shouldn't be relevant at this point.
No.
Because if we're just missing Strength 2 and Lights, and Strength 2 locks our water item, OOT's relevant for Lights.
Yeah, it could be some fun Strength 3 Storm Hunt, and well, exactly. But I mean, you have to get, you don't have to get the OOT sum, but you're going to get the what's required for it, because that's what spawns the bridge, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh! Big chest. Hello, bomb shoes. Okay,
hey,
well...
OOT's dead!
Apparently all we need to do is talk about it, and then it's just gonna spawn itself.
Does this count as commentator cursing?
Possibly. Oh, come on, Star. You know I don't have the log. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking incoherently right now about stuff. I would be speaking like I actually know what I'm talking about. Nath forgetting that there has to be a small key in this room. I guess there doesn't have to be. That is true. Reset timer. Yeah. This is why you also buy a tunic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or, I mean, even... You've got access to the long shot. Go get the hovers before coming in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuckles, they did.
That too. Really should get the hovers before coming in here.
I only say that because I do not enjoy Fire Temple at all, and I want it to be over as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, I think Volc went in picked up the 200 on top of the volcano, right?
Oh
no, just the 200 and probably just doubled back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see Volc buy one, so your guess is as good as mine as to when he bought it.
Oh, he farmed?
That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, because he's got a full wallet.
Yep. Nath losing some time to Volc in here. Because of the, whatchamacallits. Or because of the timers, but...
Berry.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. You can pick up a new one once you get your boss key.
But having to reset rooms to get an item or whatever is kind of time loss there. Ooh. Well, there's nothing else in GTG, is there?
There's dens on the roof.
Yeah, but Volc has dens, and... I guess there's the strength 2 checks. But... not gonna lose anything by giving up his warp in GTG.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this works out in Volc's favor, too.
Yeah, Volc's gonna do that hovers pickup here. Oh, no. Maybe thinks that he got hovers already?
I think in his mind, I need to open this up.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna have to W back.
And warp back anyway.
Yeah. May also do the first 2 checks in here, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that's not how you do the first 2 checks.
See, now he's getting the hovers.
Yeah.
I don't hate this play. Well, you can just beat Shadow here. Volc still needs to find that strength.
Yeah.
There we go.
Those need to find the strength. The strength and Shadow's soft logic. It's not going to stop you from beating it. Hey, look, it's a boss key. One compass chest. Wonderful. And what does highest Goron have? Ooh! It's probably a cheap pack, but it'd be cool if it was something different.
Yeah, Shannock, there could very well be a strength in here because that key behind strength 2, the magic that we've seen, is behind that. But it could also be like Chuckles is saying, maybe only one of the strengths is path and the other 2 are equally.
And this is why you don't need health boots.
Get a berry, a little refill.
Get to the door before voiding out. Oh yeah, see, plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Alright, 32 seconds plus a fairy, so 64 seconds, a little over a minute.
Should be fine, even with the troll hole.
Yep. Plenty of time. Because we're going to take advantage of how broken this game is.
This game is perfectly coded. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is intended, of course. The
Yes.
devs were like, I absolutely intend for this to happen.
Yes. Hot Howard, take notes. This is how
Yep.
you make an actual game.
Drop some bombs on a second Volvagia hitbox that exists here. Smack her in the face when she pops up. Okay.
Wow.
Little trolled on the end
Didn't
there.
even need the fairy.
Yep. I wasn't keeping track of keys to know whether or not Volv is a key or an item. But Nath is...
Dancers is a key for sure.
Okay. Oh. We dead.
Yeah, boss key was in compass chest. And Volv is a key.
Alright, that's 2 stone dungeons done for Nath. Water not quite available yet. Shadow is not available for Nath either. So Volc's gonna... I'm not sure, get some time. It all depends on what decision Nath makes here, and it looks like it's gonna be the right one, actually.
Yep.
Going back, thinking about that hammerlocked check. gonna get long shot and hovers first.
I think that makes more sense.
These are the kinds of things where it's hard to decide what you're gonna do first.
Right.
You're like, how much is this optimization gonna work or not?
And I think he's actually making the right play. Because you get your long shot here, you pick up your hovers, and then you take Epona across Hyrule Field and clear out field while you're doing all this.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a single field check. Maybe we saw the near Market Grotto.
Maybe. Oh! Yeah, he doesn't have Eponas either.
Yeah, he needs to actually grab Epona.
Yeah. Even though HBA is dead.
He doesn't know that.
And then it might be a reverse to GTG, but we'll see. It's the hover boots!
And still not grabbing horse.
Maybe he thinks he has the horse.
Maybe.
And then it's going to be real disappointed here in a second when he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not going to check. Either that or he's just going to huff it to GTG. I guess that's also a thing. It's like, I ain't doing HBA today. I don't care if it loses me the race. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, there's always an element of that. Like, if it's this, I have lost already, and I'm not going back for it.
Right. And at that point, that's all opponents can have. Or, not opponents, but...
But I think what we're seeing is a good indicator that he's not going to miss the dins.
Right.
But maybe that's just a little optimism on my part.
Yep. So I think worst case scenario... Well, no. Worst case scenario, I think, is finding Strength 2 in Valley. On Valley Rocks.
I think that pushes him back into GTG, personally.
Yeah, that's true. There is a check back there.
There's 3 items back there. Oh.
Well, now it just makes going to Fortress even better, so what the hell do I know? I'm bad at this game.
Okay, so where are we at? That is bomb locked.
Suppose he's also going to see the top of Fortress and go like, oh.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yep.
Okay. So we're in no mode now?
That shouldn't be required for our water item.
Yeah.
Because as Chuckles pointed out earlier, it being hinted, Nocturne being hinted Path to Bongo as one of our medallion dungeons. If that's required for water, it would have been hinted to Morpha instead.
Yep.
So this is going to be a semi-crucial moment. Does Nath think about the rooftop of GTG? Having those silvers, probably. But also having an unresolved spirit path? Maybe not. Could opt to just warp right out of here.
Yeah. Wrong direction, but close enough. Oh. Not good. Did he go into the carpenter tent first?
I don't think so.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
That Dins just became big problem.
Wallet. I mean, the thing Nath has going still is that he has strength 2 and found a scale that may still lead him back to GTG if he can't find what you call it. If he can't find dens.
Yeah.
This is still progression, so like
the worst thing about this is that water being completable without irons, if that is the case. Ganon's is open. Whatever song is on Ocarina of Time, those checks are open. Best case scenario for Nath, it's Bolero, and we don't care.
Right.
He's already done all of fire, but it could really spiral into, there's a lot available. So if you're rooting for Nath and a game 3, by extension, you kind of don't want this to be beatable. He's just gonna go back to Spirit, but he might think more about GTG in that case.
Yeah. Nath also does have 2 dungeon completions ahead of Volc. Well, now 1, but...
And there's boss key. Yeah, water is foolish, so that's it. We're not spending any more time in here.
Wunderbar.
Yeah, Volc's gonna finish up fire, drop down, finish up Dodongo's. Nath, I really imagine that he ends up going Ganon's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this makes sense.
Oh, it makes complete sense. I would even say that this is, like, technically the right move. But it's obviously the wrong move today.
I mean, it's not necessarily the wrong move. This is going to come up later in this seed because Volc is going to end up just having to climb, and I imagine Nath's going to climb here. and set FW up at the top. Which could make the race closer, depending on how fast Nath finds this ends.
I mean, I just don't know. Nath is halfway up fire, has all of Shadow done, and Nath doesn't have the tools to do Shadow.
Shadow is the longest dungeon they have to do today, so.
And we now know Volc doesn't even need to find the strengths.
Yeah. What is Volc gonna check Hammer Chest?
That's
before
true.
going
I don't
to
know.
Spirit?
Well, he can do Hammer Chest and can't do Spirit, so.
True. Yep, Volc did Shadow.
And Volc doesn't know it, but can be in go mode.
Mm-hmm. Well, gonna get a nice big paperweight here. Okay, good stuff. Alright, we do not want to see a Rudo's letter or a boomerang right now.
Why?
Because that might drive Nath towards Child.
I think if Nath found a letter, would probably be more likely to just go do ice as adult.
Well, that's true. I just meant something to throw him even further off the path. Okay.
You're going Child anyway. Or Big Pose, perhaps.
Big Pose is dead.
Oh yeah, Market's foolish.
Yep, Nath did hookless GTG, so had no way of getting that chest even if he was there. Oh, this also makes some sense.
Yep. So again, you kind of want this to be Bolero if you're hoping for a game 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarias. That's not a whole lot of things.
It's only Dad.
Oh yeah, Skull Kid's hinted. Oh, it's like runner guy. Huh?
I think Nath's gonna go back adult now.
Wait, what was K-Sword?
Tech type.
Oh.
At least that's what we think we saw.
It'd be very strange not to pick that up if you're in a child cleanup. Oh, it was a bow.
Okay. More sense.
Well, that's bow locked.
Yep. Alright. Should be the last thing he's got in Logic as a child.
Until this is Kokiri Sword.
Mel, why are you doing this?
It's just a heart. It's fine.
Oh, okay. This is technically the last thing.
But yeah, Volc picking up Strength 1. It'll be interesting to see what he decides to do. Can't do Spirit, obviously. Can't go back to GTG for the Strength 2 locked stuff. So Field makes a lot of sense. So I really wouldn't be too surprised if Volc finds that Strength 2.
Happy pot.
More hearts, more hearts.
That's vanilla.
A lot of hearts here.
Shield. Confused.
I don't think Nath ever did Domain.
Makes more sense. Less confused. Oh, right. The Zora tunic. I think not finding anything of value here is going to push Nath to go back adult and check GTG with the strength 2.
Yeah.
Which will be the correct play, just pushing the...
Yeah, honestly, I don't know that Nath even thinks about the rooftop when he does go to GTG.
Well, even then, I think there's too much of a time disparity already, even with Volc having to climb.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what decision Volc makes after this. I would expect Southfield into Spirit, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And Irons could very well be one of the first 2 checks. We know one of them's a key, but... Honestly, even if Irons are in Deep Spirit, I don't think Nath has time to...
Not to clear a full shadow.
That gets to dance and clear shadow.
Nope.
Water is very fast, especially with FW.
Even if
Nath has already done the climb, to your point. So that's, you know, a few minutes.
Yeah, because, I mean, even if Volc does Compass first, he's going to do Torches second. But if he finds the gold scale, he's not going to do Compass first, so...
Yeah.
And then that's just going to be go mode.
Yep. Nath, in theory, looking for a vanilla Dins here in Hyrule Castle Ferry.
Mm-hmm. That also makes sense.
Alright, I think that's the end of Child for Nat, so we will see.
Yeah, we'll see what Volc does here. If he immediately plays Requiem after finding Strength 2 in Southern Remote, Nath will have some time. Okay.
Yeah, Star, I can't exactly remember what the small key layout was. Like, I guess, in theory, Nath could be thinking Dins could just be in here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yep, there's that strength 2. And the immediate Requiem from Volc, which makes total sense.
Which, I mean, ultimately this should be good. I mean, something here has got to lead to Iron Boots. Worst case scenario is it's the case sword.
Oh god.
Right?
I mean,
like
it could
worst
be.
Case.
Storms could very well be.
Yeah, behind storms, there's some stupid spaghetti chain, but. Yeah, right.
That's true. If there is an item chain in here that goes to...
That's milk.
Irons, and it's not just irons directly in here. That buys Nat some time.
Mm-hmm. That is a gross chain. I hate it.
That Nath shouldn't do. Nath should know that from here on out, Dins can't be here because of the keys.
Oh look, it's irons. Well,
oh,
that's
no.
Pretty much GG.
Yeah. And Nath is continuing in here, not thinking about GTG at all.
Yep. They do have to exist. Hey, speaking of Rudo's letter.
Alright, there's letter.
Yep. Yep, we do play in all accessible settings, so every item has to be obtainable somehow, no matter how stupid it is or where it's placed at.
Yeah, and this is going to be a fast water, so Volc probably going to be done, what do you think, 12-ish minutes?
Yeah, I imagine you're going compass first with irons, because you're not looking for anything else.
Yeah, that gold scale was probably the worst item that could have been there because it allowed him to do water and access so many places that just weren't where he needed to go.
Unfortunate. Boss key. On the right side. Now I'm... Oh, okay.
Ice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe thinks it's like King Zora or something.
Yeah. Volc getting nice quick grab on Morpha there. Yeah, so something as seemingly simple as going to GTG with a hook shot, because Nath, you know, you get caught by the guards. You can't peek the rooftop because if you don't have a hook, you just get thrown out.
Yeah. I mean, knowing that though, you could still before going into GTG at least you have the option to climb.
Yeah.
The fortress and check the roof. Because that decision right there would have also changed the game entirely. Because after finding that one, it would have been, okay, well, let me check the other one. Oh, that's Den's, that's just go mode. That is true. It's muscle memory.
Yeah, and especially, like you had pointed out when he was there, Nat didn't have Epona, so there was no, like, real reason to think about Fortress at the time.
Please don't be Kay's sword.
But yeah, I would say the most unfortunate thing here is that Firelock not having access to those fire arrows, but knowing that you have access to Din's somewhere. Following anything in Deeper Spirit, like Nath is doing, isn't really following the logic. Is that strength 3? Oh, it's Boomerang.
Oh, Boomerang. Oh, even better.
But yeah, Volc kicking off the dwarf fight here. Alright. Nice. Guess we switched audio to Volc. Thank you. Very nice one cycle. Thought one of his hits might have been a little late, but no issue. Good time for us to mention we are on a 15-minute delay, so race has been over for probably about 10-ish minutes. So if our runners pop into chat, don't be alarmed.
The settings for this are 3 stones forms the rainbow bridge to the castle, 2 the light arrow cutscene, shadow, and spirit medallions give you the boss key. And required items are bow, magic, lights, and then whatever else is required for you to get and kill Ganon. Essentially.
Yep. And get your GGs in chat as Volc takes game 2 and the series, and we'll be advancing on to the finals. Oh, Nath just getting bullied by the ice keys here. Alright, no interview for Volc. Nath will join shortly. Thanks, Star. Hey, Nath, welcome in. GG's.
Hi. Thanks.
Anything you want to talk about the seed first before
I mean, I kind of lost myself by not peeking the roof, but
yeah.
my own fault.
Yeah, unfortunate. But I mean, up until that point, you were, cruising along, making good choices. It's hard to remember those kind of one-off checks that you don't peek via muscle memory. Chuckles pointed out in chat. You didn't have a hook shot, so you didn't get thrown in jail, didn't peek.
I forgot what my line of thinking was, because that was a long time ago in the seed, but I think I was planning to check it after I was done with GTG, and then just kind of either forgot or had some other reason. I only found bombs and magic inside, so I don't think it was anything like that, but just kind of either forgot or decided to skip it, take a risk.
Yeah.
I heard you mention on stream, yeah. I kind of forgot about the key layout for Spirit, because again, that was an hour and a half ago, and...
Yeah.
I mean, fire arrows could have been in one of the few orphan checks I had too, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, exactly. it's hard to push those things or decide what to push and what to assume is available somewhere. I think the spoiler log for these unlocks shortly after the race is done, so we could certainly look up where the fire arrows are. But yeah, we were kind of, you know, trying to figure out, okay, what would we need for game 3, and it's kind of what you ended up doing at the end, looking for dins, but for irons.
Fire arrows are in Deku. And Kokiri's sword is in Light Trial.
Oof.
And the last strength.
Jabu.
It's in the silver block room in GTG, so fires actually are available.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good.
Which ironically, that was my next play, was to do GTG after the hammer rocks, and then do the silver block room, because there was only one key left. So there's like these 3 live checks there. But yeah. Well, I knew strength 3 be strength 2 locked, because it's you had a strength path to one of the bosses you had a spirit path, and then you had a strength path in DMT, so it made sense that it was a strength 2 locking 3.
Yep. Yeah, it can always be like, okay, the other 2 are equally available after that strength 1, or it's strength 2 locked. Yeah, the path strength.
Ironically, found the other magic there in ice at the end too, but that's what it is.
Is that?
That was the one that was the freestanding in the ice. Yeah, it was the second magic.
Yep. So magic locked. Lovely. Yeah, so do you want to talk about your run through SGL? You will sadly be exiting the bracket here, but GG's making it to the semifinals, and I think you're coming to the in-person event, so...
I am, but I'm playing Majora Mask. I'm not going to play OOT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't, hate these settings, but I kind of somewhat not my favorite. So I figure I'm gonna do Majora's Mask and play something different, I think.
Sure. Okay. Are you tired of them? They're largely unchanged after the last few years.
Not so much tired of them. I kind of had the same opinion of them for a while. I just don't care for Stonebridge as much. I feel like it's very hit or miss with the hints. Sometimes you get hinted everything because of the way the split win con works, and sometimes you just get hinted nothing. And I think that wild variance I just kind of dislike.
Sure, gotcha.
I do think this year is probably the best iteration of it, at least. So there's that. Yeah. Nothing against it. It won't stop me from playing again. If it's the same settings, I'll still play again next year. It's just, I think because I have the choice of either this, I could do this and MMR for the in-person, but that's a lot, and I kind of want to enjoy the time there. Instead of playing randomizer literally all by waking hours.
Understandable. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have an all-French final this year. Alexis and Volc.
Yeah, I was actually kind of hoping to play against what all happened in the finals. Mostly because my very first SGL, they knocked me out in round 1. It was going for my revenge arc.
Yeah. The revenge arc. Well, perhaps next year, or if you did decide to play rando all of your waking hours. Trying to think.
I still could join. I don't know. I'll think about it, but it sounds kind of a bit too much.
Yeah, I know we've had a couple of runners play in multiple tournaments. They always seem to be able to have a little downtime, but it just depends. I don't know.
It's definitely doable from what I've talked to people about, but it's just I feel like I'd rather just have some time to go and chill with people, see people in person for the first time, and actually enjoy myself instead of just sitting at a computer. I do that now. I'm not gonna go on vacation or at least on a trip somewhere and then just do the same thing I do at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure how large the MMR tournament is at this point. I think I heard 7 or 8, so that's a nice number, of course. Could mean it just goes straight into a brackets, which would be a much lighter load for the players, of course, but
yeah, I don't know what
way, good luck
what the total participating element is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. If it's like a very small amount of us, then it's going to be like a couple matches. Maybe then I will join because it's going to be very short anyway, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, good luck in whatever you do decide to do with that, and I will see you there. IT Guy, do you have any questions, notes from the match?
No notes. GG's.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We forgot to do shout-outs at the 1 hour mark, and we didn't quite reach the 2 hour mark. So please give our runners a follow, Natheirean and Volc 41. Their links are in chat. Nath, thank you so much for participating, for letting us restream. It was a great race, great tournament, great series. Our trackers today, Virgil, Dante, Shannock, and Star. Thank you all for pushing the buttons and filling out the note sheet, which feeds the bot the information. And new IT Guy, thanks for being on comms with me.
Of course.
And we'll be raiding over to some other speed gaming channel shortly.